Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our start from scratch map here on Elmcreek. And I'm taking advantage of the fact that this extra piece of equipment has a trailer hitch, so I can get this trailer over here to our harvester. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little too fast. A little too fast. Slow down. Oh, no. Did I? I don't think I think I'm still good. Yeah, that's just the front. We're good. Come on. There we go. Like, why is it not going? Because it's not turned on. So, what is the situation right now? We got this guy just finished up this contract on 51. Is that one we can turn in right away? It is. So, we'll go ahead and turn that in. We'll get you folded up, get you headed over to the next field, which looks like it's going to be either 41 or 39. 41 obviously being a little bit closer, so we'll go to 41 first. A field we're pretty familiar with. Oh, I say pretty familiar with. We've got it now. We haven't really done a lot with it yet, but we're getting there. We're becoming more familiar with it on our other save. All right, this doesn't have to be perfect. It's good enough. Oh, goodness. It's only Monday and I'm already tired this week. This is one of those weeks. Alright, let's get you going. You're ready to zip over here to field 10. Get started over here. Can you make it all the way over here? You were having trouble earlier making it this far. Ah, you're going to make it. You can back out of the... Nope, that's right, because I tabbed away from this guy. I forgot. I keep forgetting that I have to stay in this harvester since the worker's not in there. Alright, so we are filled up here, effectively, which does mean I've got to make a decision about what we're going to do with this. I had been, kind of leaving it. I know we talked about, what we need for the chickens, what we need for the bread, although I'm probably going to forget where I put that in my notes. So I may have to go and find that information again in order to come to the same conclusion that I came to last time. One thing I do think might become relevant. It's not super relevant right this second because we do not. We're ready to plant grass now. We're not about to plant sorghum or anything like that. But I'm tempted to look into getting another field relatively soon. We still have a little bit of loan left that I would be willing to go up to. I don't want to go past $1 million loan. I think anything past that's we just have to draw a line somewhere. And so I'm drawing the line at the million. But we're not quite there yet. So I got to think about whether or not we need the field, want the field, like what field do we want, things like that. Honestly, it might come down to what's planted on the field that we can take advantage of. Any of the fields near us have anything worthwhile on them? No. 50 had sugar beets or hazard beets. Nothing else really is worth it. 28 up there would be sorghum, but it's a little far away. Obviously, barley on 39 would be great for chickens. That'd be more stuff for chickens than we could we could ever want and dream and hope for. But that field actually needs to be cultivated right now, so it's not actual barley on that field anyway. Let's see here. Let me get my notes out and see what did I write down. Oh, sorry about that. Again, spoiler alert, I play on an Origin PC. Why do you keep doing that? Come back here, mouse. When the mouse leaves the screen, it likes to tap out the window, which is annoying. I've tried playing in windowed mode, but windowed mode, there's no full screen windowed mode as far as I can find in this game. It still has the bar at the top, so I just play in full screen mode, which I don't typically like to play in, but that does also mean that when you tab out, it just minimizes everything. Kind of annoying, but whatever. I think it's this one. Is it this one right here? If these match up with the numbers, then we're at 2160 times 2, yep, which is 4320 times 12, which is 18,640 liters of flour in a year. Oh, sorry, no, it's not that much. It's I did the wrong way. It's 51,840 liters of flour in a year. And when we convert that back down to sorghum, it comes out to 48,600 sorghum. 48,600 sorghum. So anything past 48,600, we can go ahead and give to our chickens. But I actually don't know that we're going to have more than 48,600. In fact, I don't think we're going to have even that much, based on what I'm already seeing. The bread factory does have some flour left. About a third of the flour that it needs, a little bit less. Obviously this flour factory has nothing at the moment. Yeah, we're just not even going to come close to enough sorghum to take advantage of the flour, as well as have enough left over for chickens. Not with the number of the fields that we have. We definitely need bigger fields. I think we have to... I'm going to come back to you. I think we have to drop you... Okay, we do. I was going to say, I'm going to come back to you. Let me see what the guy's doing. We have to tip this over. I mean, I think we get maybe 30K. I think between the flour that we already have in the bread factory and the amount of sorghum we're about to get, I think we'll just barely have enough for another year. I don't think we'll have more than that, which does mean we are short of even, like I said, making enough bread for the year, let alone the chickens. So yeah, we need more field space. We need more field space. Now, chickens do prefer... I say prefer barley. They do really well with barley. And the reason they do really well with barley is because barley is the one you get the most quantity of, and chickens don't care. Like, they just want quantity. Whatever gives you the most for your field space is the one that you care about. Whereas for the other, like the flour and stuff, we picked the sorghum because it kind of looked like it was going to turn out to being about, they're all pretty similar, but it looked like it was going to end up being kind of the better one, in combination with the fact that we can plant the grass alongside it. So now one thing we could do is we could, for example, grab another field and just go ahead and plant some barley on it here in a little bit. We can actually plant barley on it today. So that is definitely an option. We could always do less grass and plant barley on this field, but then that's just less sorghum we're going to have next year too, so that doesn't necessarily solve that problem. Like, I would love field 50, right? I think field 50 would be a perfect field for us. But it actually has crop on it, right? Like, that crop is actually growing. It very likely will be harvested next month, though. And I think we can still plant barley next month, right? Yeah. So that's an option. Let that get harvested, or harvest it ourselves, which I don't know if we want to do that, but we could, I suppose. Oh, the problem is if we harvest ourselves, we will, or if we let the contract harvest, like the AI harvest it, there's a good chance it won't get harvested in time for me to plant what we need to plant. So if we want to control that, we would have to harvest ourselves. We could get a field like 52 over there, which doesn't have anything on it at the moment. Or 41, the one that we just literally just cleared off ourselves. is actually not a bad field to go for either. 41 is actually a pretty good field. It's actually bigger, right? Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger. A little bit less on the yield overall, but still not bad. Honestly, that's really not a bad field for us. I do like 50 better, just because of the flow of what we're doing here. Like I said, we could just harvest the sugar beets next month. It may be a contract we get a little bit of money for, and then we can immediately do what we want to do with the field, I suppose. We could always jump down here and just skip 50 and go to 51, assuming that we're eventually going to get 50 in the middle at some point. That's also an option. 51 is not very expensive. Would give us a bit more, and honestly, there'd probably be enough barley off 51 to feed the chickens for quite a while. I'm not sure if it'd be an entire year, but definitely quite a while. Are you done with 41? You are. Let's zip over to 39. I think skipping down to 51 is actually the better move. I think there's a lot of benefit for us for doing that. Just convenience. It's a lot easier for us to get kind of over there. The fields across the road, they're fine, but it can be a little bit hard to get the harvesters over there. And you have to fold up all the equipment to get across the bridge, stuff like that. So, you know, it's not bad. It's fine if we had other fields already. But from just a convenience factor, I prefer to get 50, 51 first. And then if we decide to get more after that, we can go for that. Yeah, I feel like that's what we want to do. So all of this is going to go into the flour. In fact, we can go ahead and turn the flour mill on right now. Not that it's going to make that much, but might as well. Yeah. I think that's the plan. So you're done here. Honestly, we could always stop doing silage. We were just doing silage as a way to supplement our income because we can use our fields for something while we're waiting to replant the sorghum. But I don't know if, I mean, is it really that critical to do the silage? I don't know. All right, let's get our grass going. We need another tractor to be able to do the roller. I wonder if this thing can do the roller. Does the roller need a 3-point hookup? Or is it just, I think it's just a trailer, right? There's a little bit of hookups there. I don't know if that guy can do it or not. I forget. Do we actually have a roller on this map? We do have the roller. We could always go try. It could also give me another tractor. This nice, really nice fence here, which would be actually pretty awesome and kind of tempting. I'm actually kind of tempted to get this thing. Let's go see if this thing will work before we make a decision. All right, you can unhook. I mean, it's got the same hookup as that right there, so I suspect there's a really good chance this will work. And obviously this thing's got the horsepower to pull it. I mean, this thing's got like 400 some odd horsepower, doesn't it? This thing's crazy. 449, yeah. It's a beefy tractor. Well, beefy machine. I don't know if you could call this a tractor. I mean, it's a tractor, right? I guess. It's in the tractor family. I don't know. All right, let's come down here and actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to... no, I guess we'll start at this end like we usually do. It appears this will work. It's a little unorthodox, but it does appear like it very likely will work. Which makes me even happier that we got this thing. Because this thing's able to do a lot more than just mow, which is awesome. Oh, is it going to try mow while it's rolling? Oh, that's awesome, actually. It's confused. Oh, it's working, but it's so confused. Oh, I love it, actually. Got to put his wings out for stability, guys. All right, let's just go do vertical now. Not the easiest thing to back up, to be honest. It's funny. All right, you can actually go unload yourself over here. Are there any harvesting contracts yet? Or right now? That is another way to get a little bit more. So there is a sorghum. It's just not, it's not that great, honestly. We get to keep like maybe 1,500 liters. It's really, I'm not sure if that's worth our time. Sad to see all this barley dead over here. You gonna be all right? You're a little confused, but we'll clean it up later. So if we buy field 51, like I said, we can go ahead and just get the seeding on it right now. How much was it again? It's like 80 something? 91. I think we just go for it. Yeah. We do need to get the... we're just going to buy this. It's easy enough, although I do already kind of know the layout, obviously. Yeah, we'll just get our seeder over there once he's done with all this other stuff. I mean, he's got his work cut out for him because we might actually need to invest in a bigger seeder next time around. Can we turn in 41? Yes. Get that turned in. These other cultivating ones are they're not really worth our time at the moment. Some good fertilizing ones, but we just don't have an available tractor. We could borrow this more, but nah, I don't know. Bunch of sowing. Bunch of really good sowing. Goodness gracious. Those two are, hey, both barley actually. All right, you're almost done here. So we've got another full trailer. That'll be another basically 14,000 plus. So that'll put us close to 30K, and then we're whatever's left in the harvester now, which is, you know, another 8,000 it looks like. Maybe a little bit more. It's not bad. I mean, we're still 10K short of where we want to be to maximize our flour. But I don't remember how much barley we're going to get off like a field that small. I can go probably look it up. But if we don't need all that barley for the chickens, then the overflow can go into flour as well, right? So that is also an option. Everything. Looks like we missed a little speck over on the other side by the light pole, or the power pole, I should say. Alright, we're done with that. Let's drop this off here, because we can't really fit across the bridge with that on. I had to, like, basically jump the bridge last time. It was not pretty. You can technically pull trailers, but that trailer might not be long enough. We'll try it real quick, because why not? Don't think it'll work, though. I'll just say, I think if it did work, there's a good chance it'd be so close that I wouldn't be able to turn or anything. Alright, that's done. Let's grab you, actually, and go get you started on this other field. Still doing grass on here for now. Let's actually return our harvester. We're not going to need it anymore. Actually, you are empty, right? I did just empty you. I don't know, a moment of paranoia. Return. Cool. Then you just need to finish this stuff up. Alright, that is done. Oh, was I supposed to do a round of... No, I think we're okay on the pH levels. Looks like we might be low here. Yeah, I might have to do that. We might skip that until it's time to do these other ones, though. It's not that big of a deal. I'll run over there real quick to see what it looks like. Does say bad. Really don't want to rent that thing just for one little field, though. We don't own anything like that, do we? We do not. I mean, parts of it are okay, to be fair. So maybe we're okay for like one round, and then we can just pH everything. I think that's what we're gonna do. But anyway, for now we're gonna go put a cut in here. When we come back, we will finish up all of our seeding of the sorghum, and then obviously come over here and start seeding our barley. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.